All right, boys. Welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different today. Now, I don't often do experiments because I find them a little bit samey, but this one grabs my attention in terms of the possibilities of what we can see in the game. So basically, I've dived into the editor. I have released every single player from the top 5 leagues in Europe. So that's Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga and Liga. Released everybody under 23s, under 19s in the Spanish league as well, and in the German leagues. I've also released players from their B's and C teams, so they can't call players up. Everyone starts with a blank canvas. So that is around, I think, around 10,000 players. And then what I've also done is I've gone into the editor and I've also given everybody a wage budget, because how it works is, despite obviously teams like Leicester City, for example, they have £50,000 a week available at the start of the game. And even though they've got no players in the squad, they're only allowed to spend 50,000. So I've gone in and gave everyone a rough estimate to get everyone going. Obviously the big boys, Newcastle, Man United, PSG, Juventus, Barcelona have been given a little bit, Real Madrid quite a fair bit, to boost their numbers up and try and keep it a little bit realistic that way. But how it's going to work is we're going to dive into the game pre-season, show you that there's absolutely no one in the game. I've also left download link down below, so if you want to have a little go at this save and see what people pick up, or even start your own mini save with it, link down in the description. And then what we'll do is we'll get to the end of the summer, see where players are at, come back in January, and that'll be end of episode 1. Now, if this video can get 100 likes and say 2,000 views over the next 7 days, I will put another video out next Thursday night on the channel, and we'll look at the end of season 1, and we'll also speed on another couple of seasons to season 3. So if you want to see where everyone ends up, make sure you smash a like on today's video. All right, let's get into this experiment. Let's see what the database is looking like. Okay, so we're starting at the GOAT, or one of the two GOATs, Lionel Messi. Free transfer, obviously. He is wanted by Barcelona and Villarreal, which is interesting. So obviously, highly likely he's going to go back to Barcelona. Now, if we go through the teams, obviously they still appear here. But if we go into the players, look, there's no players. There's no players. There's no players. And it's the same for the Premier League. Look, no players, no players, no players. I've released everybody's loans. As I said, I got rid of under 23s, under 19s, B teams. So it was a proper blank canvas. We've got the top 5 leagues loaded. Now, interesting, put it down in the comments. How do you think the other leagues are going to do? So we're talking teams like Benfica, Porto, Ajax, teams that are out of the sort of like the big 5 leagues. How are they going to perform over this next year? Because I have noticed the clubs are sometimes a little bit slow to sort of like put a squad together. Now, I have started pre-season. We are in the 19th of July, so they haven't got long to put a squad together. I think they'll be still doing it way into the season starts. But hopefully with the wage budget that I've given them, they'll be able to put some sort of squad together. Erling Haaland will be a popular choice. He is wanted by Arsenal, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Palace, Everton and Leeds, which is quite strange. I'm sure Leeds fans would like him back, the city of his birth. Let's do one more before we see who is Ronaldo wanted by PSG, Milan, Inter, Real Madrid, Villarreal. Okay, right, we're going to speed forward till the end of, the 1st of September. Clubs have still got a little bit of transfer budget as well, so there may be a couple of signings. I've not touched their transfer budgets. All I've done is given them additional wage budget so they can bring players in free, but I expect them still to be transfers, especially picking up players from Portugal and Holland. All right, let's see where these superstars end up. Right, so we're starting with the league leaders in the Premier League, Liverpool, and they have picked up all black. There's Harry Maguire, Diaz, Frankie de Jong, Coop Miners, Alaba, Cancelo, Di Maria, De Bruyne, Neymar, Mkhitaryan, Dybala, Joseph Illich, and Robert Lewandowski. That is a sensational squad that Liverpool have put together. City have got Alisson, De Ligt, Wan-Bissaka, Reece James, Ben Godfrey, Kimmich, McKennie, Valverde, Goretzka. They've got some hard-working midfielders in there. They've also paid a little. They've also got Patrick Berg, which he was a nice little pickup in FM22. Sako, Chiesa, Rafinha, and João Felix. So they haven't gone for a out-and-out number 9. They're perhaps playing. Are they playing with a false 9? Oh no, they've got Lukaku. Where's Lukaku? Oh, there. They've also picked up Lukaku and Belotti. Ollie, what the hell has he done? Mendy, Hummels, Koundé, Skriniar, Jimenez, Karsdorp, One of my favourite right-backs in the game, Cucurella, Alba, Modric, Casemiro, Rabiot, David Silva. They've picked some more players here. Riyad Mahrez, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Sadio Mane, Zlatan and Lautaro Martinez. Not great, right? Newcastle will be interesting because I give them a lot of money, but they've been a little bit quiet. They've got three brilliant goalkeepers with Gavin Bazunda. Where's he come from? Manchester City. 3 goalkeepers, Johnny Evans, Thiago Silva and Koulibaly, Ben White, Tafico, Paredes, Paulinho, Kovacic, Coquelin, Vidal, Koke. Okay, they've got a little bit of work to do with Newcastle. Tottenham got quite a small squad as well. Lewis Dunk, Vasquez, Christensen, they've got Trent in, Luke Shaw, Robertson, Verratti, Munayin, Coman, Eden Hazard, Griezmann and Danny Ings. Right, let's move over to La Liga. Right, times are hard at Barcelona. They're going to struggle because they've not signed anybody. I thought, oh, this is a glitch. I have given them a wage budget. I give them £4.5 million to spend. But obviously the debt that they've got in the game is a little bit of a problem. Obviously, I wasn't going to change the debt. So we could see Barcelona really struggling this season. They're in 14th. They've played 3, won 1, lost 2. There is some really poor sides down there. Real Madrid have been pretty busy, as you could see. Wayne Hennessy, love it. Martinez, Sul, Florenzi, Cuadrado, Alfonso Davis, Gosens, Kondogbia, Freuler. Then they've got Bruno Fernandes, Milinkovic-Savic, Musiala, Williams, Shaqiri, Ronaldo, Morata and Berardi. So Real Madrid have done quite well. Now I'm quite surprised to see in second place so far is Athletic Club Bilbao because they obviously can only sign players who are Basque, and they've put together a half-decent squad there. They've got a few players in. They've not really signed. They've got Nacho Monreal, a couple of Real Sociedad boys in there, so they haven't done bad, to be fair. I thought they would probably struggle the most. Let's have a look at Simeone's Madrid. Anyone in there? Milinkovic, one of my favourites, Zaniolo, Xhaka, Mariba, Camavinga, Raspadori, Ismail Assar, Tino Werner, Nkunku. They've signed some good players. Right, let's see what the big boys have done. PSG, they had a 6 million wage budget, just like Newcastle. Have they spent it better? They've got a big squad, and I've already seen some players. Neuer, Van Dijk, De Vrij, Walker, Trippier, Alexandro, Ferland Mendy, Toni Kroos, Busquets, Brozovic, Vertut, N'Golo Kante, Thomas Muller, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, Sonny, Firmino and Harry Kane. They've just basically built another team. I'm pretty surprised Newcastle didn't do that, or at least bought players of better quality, and they will be absolutely smashing. I gave Monaco a nice little budget. They haven't done much, but they've got some decent players in. Ake, Castagne, Yeray, Depay, Rodrigo, Foden's there, Pellegrini, Thomas Partey and Will Hughes. Let's quickly move across to Bundesliga. FC Bayern are not top of the league, but I imagine they've strengthened pretty well. They've got Unai Simon, Gomez, Emre Can, Calibra, Tierney, Klosterman, Vinks, Barella, Odegaard, Fornals, Thorgan Hazard, Kylian Mbappe, Diego Jota. They just need a few more bodies in there. Dortmund, Mason Holgate, Pau Torres, Max Aarons, Torreira, Volland, Bailey, Mason Mount, Alan St. Maximin, Jared Bowen, and Maxi Gomez. Let's move across to Italy. Fati, João Pedro, Almada, Jadon Sancho, Kai Havertz. Very nice set of attacking players. Need a few more defenders, do AC Milan, but they are leading Serie A at the moment. Fiorentina, nothing. Duvan Zapata, Lucas Moura's in there as well. Roma have got Trincao, Martinelli, Stengs, Conor Gallagher, Aaron Wiki, Militao from Real Madrid. Atalanta haven't done much. They've got Rafael Leao, Michael Elise from Palace. Jude Bellingham's in there. Canate. They've got nice players who just need to thicken the squad out a little bit. Inter, the champions, have gone with Dean Henderson. It's weird that they get 3 goalkeepers in. John Brooks, Kurt Zouma, Lokonga's there, Thiago's there, Gundogan, Maximilian Arnold, Mohamed Salah, who's having to play as a striker. They definitely need some more numbers in Inter Milan. And Juventus, who I give the biggest budget to, have not really strengthened. They've done bits. There's still squads very small. Jesus Navas, Vaselko, Bartra, Joel Matip, Rui Patricio and Andan, not great goalkeepers. Perisic, Gnabry, Jack Harrison, Lozano, Karim Benzema, and Ciro Immobile. Right, last one. I just wanted to see where my boy Vlahovic was. And he is at and he is signed for Leipzig. So there he goes. I never looked at them. Shea Adams, Vlahovic, Richarlison, Dan James, Lo Celso. They've done bits. Cameron Carter-Vickers. So I imagine there is still a little bit of play to do. Chelsea, on the other hand, another one that I missed. Chelsea have done pretty well. Ter Stegen, Upamecano, Aruya, Varane, Laporte, John Stones, Kimpembe. They've signed some centre-halves. Hakimi, Declan Rice, Reguilon, Paqueta, Olmo, Zielinski, Pogba, Reina, and strikers of Osimhen, Abraham, and Erling Haaland. Wow. Chelsea could be an exceptional side in this experiment. Jordan Pickford's not found a club. Arsenal, have we not done Arsenal? Let's have a quick look at Arsenal. Just so Vardy, Suarez, Giroud, Curtis Jones, Tielemans, Correa, Gaia. They haven't done bad. One Foyth, that's a strange one. Gerald Piqué, so they've not done bad, Arsenal. Raheem Sterling has found himself at Real Sociedad. And Ndombele has found himself at Brighton. Hugo Lloris is at Wolves. Where is Lionel Messi? He's still a free transfer, boys. He hasn't been picked up yet. Milan are chasing him. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back in January, just have a little catch up and see how the teams are doing. We're in January now. Lionel Messi has ended up at Villarreal. Wow. Villarreal that fourth. So they're doing all right. Unai Emery's still in charge. Has he got any superstars to play alongside him? They've got young Varela, Leroy Sané, Josh King, Kuleveski, Rodri, Ravella, who said, Thomas Souček, Akanji, Maximovic, Chesney, and Fraser Foster. So they haven't actually done bad there. Might as well, while we're here, let's have a look at the division. Barcelona are in the relegation zone. Now, I have seen that they've sacked their manager, Edinson Cavani, as you can see, leading goal scorer. He is at Valencia. Barcelona are struggling. They've just appointed Lucien Favre. Still no players. They are going to be getting relegated this season. And the finances have basically meant that they can't sign any players, which is brilliant. They're only 3 points off Cadiz. So obviously they're living on the reputation of Barcelona to get some points on the board. Now let's move to the Premier League. Man United are top. They're 5 points clear, which is a little bit of surprise because I didn't think they'd recruited amazingly well. There was a lot of older players in there, in Hummels and Jordi Alba, Luka Modric, David Silva as well, Zlatan. Leeds are in the relegation zone. Poor old Leeds. Love to see it. They haven't strengthened much. They've got Bailey Peacock Farrell back. Brilliant. Origi, Guedes, Januzaj, Lamar, Longstaff, Joachim Mailer, he's quite good. But they're struggling a little bit. Anyone else really? Newcastle, with all the money in the world, they've now... Oh, have they got Eric Ten Hag or have they got... Which one have they got? I think it was actually... That was actually... Conte was sacked. They've now got Eric Ten Hag to try and steer them away from relegation. Have they been able to do anything in January? Karsdorp on loan. Salinakers on loan. Ethan Laird as a free. So they've still got a little bit of work to do. PSG are absolutely ripping it up, which we would have expected with the squad that they put together, to be fair. Have they done anything in January? No, not well. They've brought in Alex Buena, a very average player who's now in their second team. They didn't need to do a great deal. Bundesliga, Bayern are top. Mönchengladbach are struggling. Leipzig are only mid-table, which is a bit of a surprise. Dortmund, have they done anything in January? Not really. Let's go quickly across to Serie A. Roma under, hopefully, Jose Mourinho. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Leading the way. Quite tight. The big boys are all up there. Let's just go back into the transfers very quickly. We'll quickly scroll down the list and see if there's anyone that pops up. Kurt Broadfoot. I don't think we really need to be interested in that too much. There is Messi. Any big clubs involved? Let's just do... James Justin has gone to Eintracht Frankfurt. Arsenal have picked up Jason Steele. Marcus Rashford has ended up at Bayern. Doku has gone to Frankfurt. Arthur has gone to Bayern. Castells has gone to Dortmund. Tyreek Lamptey has gone to Monaco. Sergio Ramos to Napoli. David Nugent from Exeter to Yeovil if you're interested. Johnny to Inter. Sergio Aguero to Napoli. Pickford has finally moved. He's got to move to Southampton. Hector Herrera, Liverpool have picked up. Pedro Neto to Dortmund. Tyrick Mitchell to Bayer Leverkusen. Liverpool have picked up someone called Kaiki. Young Brazilian on a free transfer. Liverpool have done very well. And Eric Bailly to Burnley. How have Burnley done? Destro, Arnautovic, Moting, Yarmolenko, bloody hell. Eze, Madison, Baraghi, one of my favourite players on FM. He's an absolute beaut. Doing pretty well, 13th as well. All right, boys, that is it for today. If you want to see another episode, you want to see the end of the season, how teams finish, will Barcelona get relegated? I want, over the next week, I want 100 likes, and 2,000 views. If we get that, then I'll do another video. Also, if there's any players that we haven't looked at yet, put them down in the comments and I will do my best to catch up with them, hopefully in episode 2. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.